Scorpio, this is going to be your May love message. This is for Scorpio placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Be sure to flip and switch the roles. Pick whichever side of the story you're on. Flip and switch genders. All that, okay? So Scorpio placements, what do they need to know for their monthly, for their May 2025 love message? Let's see. What can Scorpios expect for May in love? All right, Scorpios. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do they need to know for their love life for May? So we got karma, consequences, cause and effect, and debts. So some of y'all could be in a karmic situation, or there could be something surrounding your, something karmic surrounding your love life at this time. Yeah, and influences, bitterness, breaking point, only you, attachments, third parties, peers. What else? Resistance, secret admirer, suppressing, and timid. One more. And we have sorrow, loss, grief, and depression. And we have twin flame and broken. Twin flame, mirroring shared feelings, reflection, broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. So somebody here, I don't know if somebody's going through some type of loss. I don't know if somebody here feels like they've lost you or vice versa. But I feel like there's a fantasy or some type of illusion that's been shattered. And somebody here could be in their pride, their ego. Maybe somebody was hoping that, I don't know, you guys, maybe somebody was hoping for something between you guys, but I feel like some type of illusion has been shattered. And now somebody's really sitting in some type of sorrow, pain, grief. Okay, you are done. What's karma, consequences, cause and effect, debts? What's karma? Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, Ten of Pentacles, Mercury in Virgo. This could be about some type of generational curse or generational patterns surrounding love, commitments, family, money for some of you guys. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody here could be like unreliable, undependable, or somebody here they can't finish what they start with you. Like you, it's like a lot of start, stop with a particular person. Some of you guys have been on a 8 to 10 year cycle with this or more. What's resistance? Secret admirer, suppressing, and timid. Somebody's working through some type of generational and family karma here. Resistance. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. So somebody here could want to come out the cold. Mercury and Taurus. With sorrow, loss, grief, depression. Yeah, the Emperor here, Aries energy, and the Three of Pentacles, Mars and Capricorn. This could be something with the father figure, or you could be this father figure. Somebody could have lost a father figure here. This could be even something to go on with somebody's work, their finances. There could be a loss of money. But yeah, the Seven of Cups in reverse, some type of illusion has been shattered. Venus and Scorpio is like there's a wake-up call here. Maybe somebody here could be relocating, or somebody here could be feeling indifferent. Somebody here may be avoiding something. They're needing to face their fears. Yeah, somebody here can't take rejection. What's the karma here? The Nine of Swords, yeah. Somebody here could be playing victim, or somebody here could be in jail, or somebody, this could be like, some of you guys could be, and somebody here may be like trying to, this could be like psychological abuse that you could have suffered dealing with somebody. Nine of Swords here, insomnia, Mars and Gemini, sleepless nights, stress, worry. Somebody is worried about something that they've caused or whatever they did. What's resistance? Yeah, somebody doesn't want to be in the cold with you. They don't want to feel abandoned by you, or this is you. Okay? Knight of Cups. Somebody here could want to make a peace offering. Or there could be somebody here that wants to date you, but they're scared. They don't want to, maybe somebody feels like you may have a third party, or there's like, if you're a woman, there could be somebody that admires you, but they could feel like if you have a children with somebody, they may feel like your child's father or an ex of yours could be some type of influence, or like a external factor, like they may get in the way of things. Knight of Cups, Pisces, Aquarius energy. Somebody could be born in February. What's sorrow? Yeah, Four of Cups. Somebody here could be, yeah, somebody here is kind of set in their ways. Somebody here could be ignoring somebody. Moon in Cancer. Somebody, yeah, somebody could be coming to somebody trying to somebody trying to be a team player, but somebody's too focused on grief, loss, sorrow. They could even be feeling a bit depressed, moody with the Four of Cups here. Somebody here, yeah, it's like with the Knight of Cups is facing this Four of Cups. Somebody's trying to come in with an offer to remedy this Five of Pentacles energy, and somebody here is rejecting it. They're refusing it or ignoring it, or somebody's worried about that. Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. The Five of Swords. Yeah, there's some type of like mental battle here in the dynamic. There could be somebody in someone's family that could be giving them bad advice on how to treat you or how to go about things with you. Like, yeah, ignore Scorpio or cross-watcher. Oh, yeah, do this to them, say that to them. Like, there's somebody here is going to end up realizing, somebody's going to get karma for doing this. The person who put the battery in somebody's back and the person who acted out on whatever this was. What's Five of Swords here? Venus and Aquarius. Yeah, the Magician in reverse. Manipulation. Virgo, Gemini energy here. There's somebody around someone who's constantly manipulating things. Like somebody here, if somebody was doing spell work or being manipulative or playing mind games or being passive aggressive or trying to get underneath your skin, they're going to get karma for that. And it's going to hit their finances. If somebody here, yeah, I'm telling y'all, if somebody here was, like say somebody they got a job or they had a job, every time somebody here does some grimy, karmic, toxic shit to you, they lose their job or they lose money. And it may hit their pockets because that may be what this person cares about the most. Somebody here may value money and material things over connections. So if you find out this person, something's always going on with their money, it's their karma. It's their karma. Nine of Swords. Or this is your karma. Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I'm getting false accusations, a lot of mind games, a lot of weird energy. People jumping to conclusions. Somebody's doing this to an empress. Somebody's leaving an empress out in the cold, being mean and shady to an empress, or the mother of their child, or a wife, or whatever. Somebody's going to pay for that. Something's going to hit somebody's pockets like it always does for this behavior. Because I feel like somebody here does something every time, like they get stable, every time they get a job, or it's like they get on this power trip and then they lose it again. And then they be out of work for months, for a long time, and then it's like they may be nice to you or nicer during those times, and then they get back on their feet and then they start acting the ass again. Like somebody has a really misuse of power. There's a misuse of power here. A huge misuse of power. Page of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody is unreliable, undependable. Somebody here is lazy. Somebody also could be evil-eyeing somebody's efforts to collaborate or work with you on something. Like somebody wants to cause division. Somebody wants someone to reject another person. Somebody also could be holding a grudge. Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Leo. What's the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, the Star here. It's like every time somebody wants to heal something or fix something with another person, there's something that gets in the way. I feel like it's whoever somebody's around or whoever they've been around for a long time. Friend, ex, family member, whoever. Aquarius here with the star. I also feel like somebody here feels really vulnerable. They feel really seen. If somebody was used to pretending, they can't do that no more. Somebody, you may not be talking to this person, but they're, make no mistake about it, they're in their head. Or this is you. Somebody feels really, you could have called somebody out and they feel really vulnerable, they feel seen. Somebody here could have tried to gaslight you, manipulate you, and it's not working. It's something about somebody where like they're being stripped. Somebody here, karma's about to strip somebody because it's like this person needs to humble themselves. Some of y'all could have been married to this person. I feel like somebody's not honoring a contract that you guys have together. All right. The star. Yeah, the 4 wands. Something with family. Venus and Aries. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles, I'm telling you. I feel like somebody knows they need to fix something with y'all. Hey, Arlen, happy Friday. This could be a family member who wants to fix something with y'all, or some of y'all could have been married to this person. You may have kids with them. But I feel like somebody here, they want to bring, the 4 wands is like stability, reunion. I feel like somebody keeps cursing a reunion or some type of like peace treaty or whatever that you and somebody try to have together. Somebody here is like cursing it, like putting shit in somebody's ear, or they saying shit to themselves. Like magician is spell work. It's manipulation. Page of Swords is evil eye. Somebody here is evil eyeing something. 5 of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. What's the Ace of Cups? The Empress. 3 of Swords here. Page of Cups. The 6 of Wands. Somebody could want to apologize. Or somebody has a hard time expressing themselves. Somebody has really major mother wound here. Man or woman. Somebody has really bad abandonment issues. Taurus, Libra energy. Somebody has a hard time expressing themselves verbally, emotionally. What's the Empress here? Somebody feels left out in the cold by you. Yeah, 10 of Wands in reverse. We got the twin flame here, and we got the Empress and the Empress. Some of you guys had a contract with this person, or they're contracted to be your counterpart in this lifetime, but they're not. I feel like somebody here is rejecting their contract. Yeah, somebody could be part of like a secret society or a gang, a cult, or there's like a cult-like mentality or herd-like mentality where somebody's at, okay, or who they around. Y'all could be seeing 1010. So again, some of y'all could be married to this person, or you were. This could be a father figure for some of you guys. Somebody here could be part of like a church, a conglomerate, or like an organization, or some type of cult or community, but however you want to say it. 10 of Wands in reverse. There's like a burden that's being released. Yeah, somebody suppresses their emotions a lot. 10 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, 9 of Wands in reverse and the 9 of Cups in reverse. Somebody's very arrogant. They're very selfish. It's like insanity doing it. Something's like beating a dead horse. Whatever this shit is like this is like beating a dead horse at this point. I feel like the only way somebody is going to learn is if they're stripped of everything, especially if they care more about money than connections. 10 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, the Five of Cups. Y'all could be seeing 555. Somebody here could be pregnant. Or there's something involving a child or somebody's inner child. Five of Cups, Mars and Pisces, sadness, regret. Somebody's letting some type of sorrow, grief, resentment, or past thing get in the way of their connections. I said in the last reading, the last live I did for y'all, somebody was too focused on the past, or somebody feels like you are. What's the Knight of Cups? Knight of Cups. Yeah, Two of Cups. Somebody here could be sad. Some of y'all could be pregnant by somebody, or you could be dating somebody else, or the thought of you being with somebody else is like really triggering for somebody. Maybe somebody regrets what they did to you in the past when you were pregnant, or when y'all were together, or whatever the case is. Venus in Cancer. I feel like somebody, or when you guys were married, or whatever this is, somebody regrets doing something. I feel like somebody's seeing something loud and clear, but I also feel like somebody's very avoidant when it comes to their emotions at the same time. Two of Cups. Yeah, the Tower is here. Aries, Scorpio. For some of you guys, somebody may not see something until you're in a whole new relationship. For some of y'all, the Tower, or you are, and it's causing a Queen of Swords. Some of y'all could be divorcing somebody, telling somebody about themselves. Somebody here needs to, it's also if somebody here likes someone, somebody here could be really shy, really scared to like say like, hey, I want to date you, hey, I like you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo as well. What's this Queen of Swords here? Yeah, there could be a choice between two, or there's a choice here. The Lovers is about vulnerability, transparency, intimacy. That somebody could be avoiding. Somebody may have a decision to make. The Lovers is Gemini. What's the Emperor and the Three of Pentacles? You can have Gemini in your chart, or you're dealing with somebody that does. What's the Emperor and the Three of Pentacles? Yeah, the Page of Wands. I feel like somebody's very childish. Very childish, very immature behavior. Page of Wands. The Two of Swords. Yeah, somebody here. Moon in Libra. Something to do with somebody's past or their past. I feel like somebody's doing shit, but the High Priestess in reverse, there's somebody doing shit behind the scenes to cause conflict between two people. Because they don't want to get broken up with. Maybe somebody wants someone to stay with them, so they're trying to make conflict. They're doing shit spiritually or energetically to cause conflict between someone else, to make it hard for somebody to decide and choose who's the best fit for them, or some shit like that. Moon in Libra here with the Two of Swords. Maybe somebody regrets working with a third party or doing something impulsive or immature. Two of Swords. Yeah, the Hermit, Virgo. Somebody could be self-reflecting. Maybe somebody doesn't really want to talk, or somebody here could be alone, or they're just trying to overcome something. The Hermit is about self-reflection. You guys can have Virgo in your chart, or this is somebody else. But this could even, if it's not, this could just be somebody reflecting on something. Shadow work. Somebody here could be a bit depressed. They're sad. What's the Four of Cups? Somebody here, okay, Four of Cups. Yeah, the Chariot. Cancerian energy. You or someone can have Cancer in their chart. The Chariot. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. Somebody here could be going to jail. Jupiter and Gemini. Yeah, the Chariot and the Eight of Swords. Somebody could be going to jail. Some of y'all may not hear from somebody. They could be locked up for some of y'all. Or they, I don't know, or they're playing victim, or somebody here could be there could be physical distance, emotional distance. What's the Eight of Swords about? The Ten of Swords, child, the Ten of Swords. Somebody here can have a criminal background. This may not be this person's first time. You know, somebody could be doing illegal things for money, and the reason why this person is somebody's not understanding the reason why their money is fucked up is some type of karma, some type of karmic debt that they're not paying. Somebody keeps trying to get around their responsibilities, or get around doing the right thing, or getting around accountability, or getting around working through something within themselves. So instead they get impatient, they want to take a shortcut, and somebody here may end up going to jail for something. Ten of Swords here, Gemini Sun. Betrayal, like from the Nine of Swords to the 10, something is bad. Knight of Swords in reverse. Somebody here could have said or did something impulsive. The Knight of Swords in reverse is a criminal. So somebody here also could be a follower. They could be a bully. Ten of Swords here. The Temperance in reverse, Sagittarius energy. Somebody did something in haste. Somebody here could be going to jail. Somebody's new beginning may be in jail. For some of y'all, or they're going to be stuck, or I don't know, the Fool. Somebody's not getting a return on their investment. Somebody's like, la 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 la, I don't care. Like somebody here is like not paying attention. They're not, it's something here with money. It's something to do with money with somebody. Some of y'all could be getting good news about a job. Or like I said, you can be dealing with if y'all have kids with somebody, this person is like, they're very selfish. It's like they breadcrumb you, or they breadcrumb you when it comes to like financial support or whatever, when it comes to your kids. And that's why they never that's why they don't keep money. That's why they always end up losing jobs. They get their hours cut. They end up not having shit for some of y'all. And for others of you, this could just simply be somebody here that just they value superficiality and shit over connections, and they wonder why they keep ending up in the same stuff. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, the Nine of Wands, recklessness. Somebody here did something reckless. Somebody here did something like really impulsive, really reckless. Six of Cups. For some of you guys, something happened to this person as a teenager. Their innocence could have been stolen, or something could have happened to them as a child or a teenager or something, or when they were a little older. I don't, if they were between the age of 1 and 7 or 8 and like 14 or something. Something happens to somebody. Somebody here could be reckless when it comes to their sexuality. Maybe the way somebody lost their virginity, or it's something here. Knight of Wands, reckless. Temperance in reverse is something being done, something that's done in excess. This could be too much sex, too much drinking, smoking, whatever this is. Six of Cups, Scorpio sun. Something happened to somebody in their past. And it's caused them to like really be like, somebody has been like a walking, like somebody's just, they're a product of their environment. Somebody needs to like heal, really. Four of Wands real quick. Yeah, the Seven of Cups. Venus and Scorpio. There's some type of like family dynamic, something to do with stability, intimacy, maybe even sexuality. It's like somebody's having a rude awakening. Or somebody's coming out of a bad nightmare, a bad dream. Somebody could be trying to run away. Somebody's very inauthentic. Somebody's not being their true authentic self. Somebody's behaving in a way that they feel is acceptable, but that's not who they really are. What's the Lovers here? What's the Lovers? The World here. This cycle is closed. For some of y'all, this cycle is just y'all could be seeing 10-10, yeah, or 111. Something is over. Pisces got that. Virgo got that. Yeah, something is over. The World card, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius energy. Somebody could be seeing something online that shatters them. Somebody could be watching somebody on social media and what they're seeing online is like heartbreaking. Maybe somebody sees that you're connecting with somebody else. Okay. What's the Hermit? Yeah, somebody is just like, somebody could be ghosting a child, or they got walked away from when they were a child. It's like somebody's, the same thing that happens to somebody, they're doing to their kids. Somebody's like, they don't even realize somebody's continuating a generational curse. I don't know if there's like spell work put on somebody to continue a generational curse, or they're doing this willingly. But somebody here is continuing a generational curse in their relationships and their family dynamics, whether there's kids involved or not. Somebody's continuing a generational curse. And abandoning your kids doesn't mean you have to be with the parent, but like not being there for them because you're not with the parent, or because you're with somebody else and that person doesn't want you to be around, or they don't like the other person, you know, stuff like that. And that's why somebody's never going to have money, or they're not going to keep money. Somebody is selfish. Especially if you got money, you're not even supporting your kids, or you being stingy or whatever with your kids. So it don't work that way. I feel like something is finally catching up to somebody, or it is. Especially if there's innocent kids involved. And for others of you, this could be something regarding your childhood with your family dynamics, your parents, or if you were married to somebody, kids or no kids. I feel like somebody here is very temperamental. They have a really bad temper. Something happened. Something started in somebody's childhood. Somebody has lost somebody, or somebody here could have lost a sibling, or they could have lost a parent, or is something. Somebody could be researching something about their father's side of the family, or getting the truth about, somebody's getting the truth about like a family dynamic or their upbringing, and it could be shattering something, and it could be making sense on certain connections, or how certain things make sense, and a whole bunch of stuff. Let's get some chakra messages. Lying and deceptive behavior. Somebody's not being their authentic self. Somebody here could be scared of speaking up or scared of saying something. Ungrounded. Yeah, somebody's very flighty. They're very in and out. Their heart chakra could be blocked. They're stubborn. Very big in their ego. Somebody's very materialistic. And this is why, again, I'm gonna bring it back to what I said. Somebody doesn't keep jobs, or they don't keep, if they get jobs, they get fired, or they lose it, they fuck it up, or they get money, they don't keep it, because they're materialistic. Somebody's never going to keep money because they care more about money than they care about connecting with people. Especially if they got kids. I keep having to emphasize kids. Sorry. This ain't going to be everybody's reading. But to have money and not help out with your kids, or to be stingy with your kids, why would God give you more or bless you more or give you anything if you're not going to put it to where it counts? Your kids. Your kids are your legacy. You're supposed to invest in your kids. Lying and deceptive behavior. Yeah, third eye chakra. Somebody here lies to themselves a lot about their upbringing, about how stable and happy it was, and it wasn't. It's like, I don't know, somebody here is put under some type of spell, or their parent or parents told them one story, but something was really the reality. It's like somebody's getting a really wake-up call or a reality check about their family dynamics, and it could be showing up because maybe somebody has created their own family. They got kids, you know, you move in with people, you create your own home and space, and like your childhood is gonna. People can deny, they can say, oh, my childhood was great, or, you know, everything was fine. They can do that all they want. But when you get in, when it's time to connect, when it's time to trust another person, when it's time to be transparent, when there's time for like real and raw intimacy beyond sex, And when it's time to like really, and then if it's kids involved, when it's time to parent and show up and hold space for your kids and not make it about you, that's your childhood. That's where that shit comes to play. All those things come to play. Everybody thinks they're okay until it's time to have a child and be responsible, or everybody thinks they're cool and mature until it's time to have a mature conversation, an adult conversation, or to take accountability, or to do the right thing, to be mature, to be grown-ups. People always want to consider themselves as this and that, but when it comes time to have morals, their morals waver. Their morals are according to who makes them feel good, what makes them look good, and whoever doesn't is an enemy. A lot of that stems from a person's childhood, where they were taught that love comes with conditions. You have to perform for love, or if you don't perform, if you don't obey, love, I withdraw love. Love gets withdrawn. And that's not cool. Somebody could do this to their own kids. Some of you guys can't even co-parent with somebody because this is what this type of person that will walk out on your kids if you piss them off. So this type of person, or people that can't abandon, or not even abandon, can't break up or part ways with somebody without and still be a father, still be a mother, still show up for their child or kids. If they part ways with the mother, they part ways with the child, and that's some cowardly shit. And that's why somebody's money is going to keep, somebody here is going to keep being in a negative cycle when it comes to their finances because of how they treat their kids. I'm getting that heavy. Or how they treat people that they have kids by. Third eye chakra, intuition, vision, and perception. The crystals are labradorite, fluorite, and lapis lazuli. The element is light. Archangel Raphael, it says, I trust my intuition and I see beyond the illusions. I feel like somebody here needs to see beyond. Something is being very apparent about family dynamics, structures, community, relationships, homes, like things like that. What's ungrounded? Yeah, unable to self-reflect. I feel like somebody can't self-reflect. I feel like somebody here is in denial. They rather just detach or walk away or abandon ship than to face themselves. And that's why somebody's going to keep ending up in a never-ending cycle. That's why they're going to keep going through losses. Until somebody reflects, they're not going to have no money, or they're not going to keep no money. And for those of you that are if y'all don't have kids and you're having a hard time finding a job, I'm not talking about you. This is not going to be everybody's reading. What's materialistic? Lack of stamina and focus. And we got being overly critical. Somebody here is trouble obtaining financial security. I can't make it up. Somebody's heart, somebody is so bitter. Okay. Yeah, somebody only feels better about themselves when they have money, and then when they do get money or they do get a job again, they start getting in their ego, and then that's when they lose that shit again. And it's like the same cycle repeat. Somebody's only humble when they don't have shit, but then when they do get something, they in their ego. Somebody don't want to face themselves. Somebody rather ghost, ignore than to face themselves. Somebody rather